Hello, I'm Melanie. I'm an integrative healing practitioner with Breakthrough Integrative Healing. I wanted to talk to you today about one of the functional lab tests that we run. When a client first comes to me with all of their symptoms and issues, I run three foundational tests. One is genetics test, one is a full blood panel, and the third is the organic acids test. And I wanted to talk today just a little bit about the organic acids test because I feel like not many people are very familiar with it. Like even if you go to your doctor, it's not one that's going to be covered by insurance typically. And I don't think it's widely used in the medical community, although I know it is more in the natural, like functional medicine. Um, what makes it different is that it measures metabolites. So it's not measuring levels of things that you have in your body, but it's measuring the things that you're breaking down and exiting your body through your urine. It is a urine test. And when you put that together with the other tests, it just gives us so much more information. Like each test is really good in its own, but we really need them all to figure out exactly what's going on in your body. And I just thought it would be fun to show you, and I'm just going to briefly go over it because there's a lot of information on there. But in case you haven't ever seen one and want to kind of see what it looks like, this is what it looks like. Get back to the top here. Okay, it says Great Plains Laboratory, but it actually Mosaic is the company that bought out Great Plains. So then if you run one now, we would get it from Mosaic. So this is a 44-year-old female, and the first page is showing us. So it's your intestinal microbial overgrowth. So it's going to show us like here yeast and fungal. It's going to show if you're having problems with mold. Here it's like your bacterial markers. So this is your good bacteria that's overgrowing, or maybe not. I mean, depending on your results, obviously. And then this is like the harmful bacteria, like C. diff. I don't know if you've heard of C. diff before, but it's a bugger. It can cause a lot of horrible symptoms, and it's not easy to get rid of. And this person is having some of those elevated, so there's a good chance that they are experiencing some bad gut reactions. And then also the arabinose here, that would be yeast. So this person also has a yeast overgrowth. And then they have these cute little, if you're really interested in geeking out and digging into it, here's your Krebs cycle. And this is the pathways of how your neurotransmitters break down. Super interesting. If you get your test and you really want to look at it, you can really figure out and understand what's going on. And to me, it's fascinating. It's probably not fascinating to everybody. And then the next page, this is your oxalate metabolites. So this is another thing that the majority of people actually come back with this elevated. This one's quite elevated. So this would be saying you need to be careful with your oxalates. And so we have a food list of what to avoid and how to do that. But and this is your glycolytic cycle metabolites. So this is glycolysis, which is the first step in cellular respiration, which is how your body makes energy. So if you're having problems here, you're going to notice that with your energy levels. Mitochondrial markers, Krebs cycle, that's also energy production. And amino acid metabolites here, that's basically how your body uses amino acids for energy. And then here is your neurotransmitter metabolites. This is just showing what your levels are as it exits your body. So your metabolites for these. And this alone isn't enough information. We need the genetics to put together with this to determine what's going on with your neurotransmitters. If I get this test back before genetics, I don't even look at this yet until I get that genetics so that we can put them side by side, and then we have a clear picture of what's happening. And then the next page, we've got your folate metabolism. This is another one where we need to correlate with genetics. And then you have your ketone and fatty acid oxidation. So if there's issues here, you're having a problem with fatty acids or fats. And then your nutritional markers. So ideally, with this little box, right, we want to see things here in the center here. Like here, this is vitamin B12. So if it's too high or if it's too low, it means you need support. So if it's too low, you're not making enough. You need more. And if it's too high, it means you're burning through it really fast and you need more support. So this just goes through all the nutritional ones, which is interesting and obviously very important. And then this is your indicators of your detoxification. And it'll, like ammonia too, tells us a lot, right? And this one, if this one's elevated, like this person had a lot of, if they're not taking a lot of aspartame or whatever, you can see that it's probably overload of bacteria. And this one is your amino acid metabolite. So if you're seeing a lot of them low like here, then you need support in that. We need to add in some things to help you break down those amino acids better. And then this one is your vitamin D. So super interesting. And then here, like more, this is showing you the neurotransmitter metabolism markers and how that all works. Super interesting. And yeah, and then it'll go through and tell you all of your levels at the end there. But this is just a super overview of the test, but it's a really good one to do. And if it's something that you're thinking you want to do, just go to my website at www.breakthroughintegrative and you can book a free assessment call. Hope you all have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions at all.